This is probably going to be new for you as it is new for me. I've never interviewed anybody. But this is Les Cox from Adelaide, and he's probably the oldest caravaner in Streaky Bay. How old are you, Les?
I'm 95 years old.
95 years young. And how long have you been coming here for?
64 years this year, or last Christmas.
Last Christmas, and you know that because Jane is 64.
Wife was pregnant with her and she was born on the 11th of April.
Oh, 11th of April. So she would be, next week would be her birthday.
That's right.
65. Ah, I should have wished her happy birthday. Yeah, just tell us a little bit about your growing up in Adelaide, or I believe you were born in...
I was born in Port
Pirie. Yeah.
1926, the 4th of December. Lived there till I was 10 years old, and my mother and father split up, and mother took me to Adelaide. We lived at 2 addresses, or 3 addresses in Glenelg, before we settled in Brighton Road opposite the Glenelg Oval. We stayed there for quite a few years. I started school at the Glenelg School in grade 5. I met up with Jack Bell, whom I was great mates with for 85 years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately he passed away a couple of 12 months, 18 months ago.
Yeah. Bit sad, isn't it, when your lifelong friend passes?
Yeah,
But I believe you and 4 other couples toured Australia.
that's correct.
When was that?
1984.
84. What'd you have? What were you driving?
Valiant.
A Valiant.
VH Valiant with the old caravan on the back. Same caravan I'm in
caravan. How long you had the caravan?
now. Since 1975.
Look at that.
It wasn't 12 months old when we bought it. We were the 3rd owner in 12 months.
Oh.
It's still going well, hasn't fallen a bit
That's
yet.
it. Well, they make them to last back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long did you go around Australia?
Probably 10 and a half months we were away.
Oh, right, okay.
Out of the group, there was only 2 of us that finished the trip.
Ah.
Jack Will left us at Cloncurry. Les Harris, Wilma's brother, he left us in Sydney. Our other brother stayed with us till we got to Bermagui. And Eric Lynch and us, our group, like wife and I, we continued on the rest of the way together. So.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? 10 months. A mate of mine told me that when you do caravan, if you want to lose your friends, travel with them.
Well, I would say in some cases that applies,
Yeah.
but when you've been mates for years,
You can put up with each other. Yeah. No, we've had the same coming to Streaky with Mel and Beto. Been good.
yeah.
But, so, what's the fishing been like in Streaky since you started?
Well, we never used to bring a boat. Years ago, you could catch all the fish you wanted off the beach, either whiting or salmon, snook, you name it. Tommy roughs up the jetty, snook off the jetty.
What, you catch whiting out the front here?
No, we used to go around at rocks round at Palubi there.
Oh yeah, or Windmill Point?
No, the opposite end of the bay there.
Oh right, yep.
Northern side, north from Eber Island.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a big long patch. We used to throw out our surf rod, drag it along the patch, and we picked up 5 dozen whiting there one day just fishing on that one patch, a group of us.
Never do that these days. It just seems that progression is cutting the numbers down.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally think it's got something to do with the bitumised roads myself.
Well, it gives people access.
Hmm?
Gives people access.
No, not that. So much as the runoff from the roads, I think, affects the fishing.
Yeah, which way?
Well,
What do you reckon the poison?
I don't know, I think it's the smell of the tar or the taste of it or whatever that puts the fish up. Because we used to get fish down home. We could go down in the afternoon when we first went down there and get a feed of fish, but as the place becomes civilised and the roads got bitumised, so the fish become less and less.
Oh, okay.
That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, well, you're entitled to your opinion. I think it maybe had something to do with the population.
Well, that's got something to do with it. But
Yeah. But anyway. Alright, what else do you want to tell me?
well, what do you want to know?
No, well, I run out of questions, so we might call it quits. We don't want to make too big an interview. But we met you back in 2005 when we come here,
Yeah.
and you've been part of our life down here for the best part of 16, 17 years.
Enjoyed every minute of
Yeah,
it, right?
and I have too, mate. It's
Thank
been
you.
well to know you, and thanks for doing that. I don't know whether, I think everybody will enjoy hearing a little bit about you,
Yeah.
but I'll edit it up and let you have a look at it.
Right. Thank you.